fickly, I think.
Fickle. Okay.
Yeah, look it up. It's a vernacular.
This is a monstrosity of a plane, really.
Is it?
It's big and I mean it's a buff, really big, ugly, fat fellow, but it is quite well suited to do some proper bush flying because for a plane this big, it's quite STOL capable. Not that bad. So we are at.
Are we going to need that?
No, I don't
Yeah,
think
go
so.
ahead.
But I thought it would be fun to fly a thing like this. So, oh, what kind of plane are you in today? This looks like a. What the heck is it?
Who, me?
Yes, you. This is a very old plane, isn't it? It's a tail
Beach
dragger?
18.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So you're fickle
And it's
too.
it is a very stupid choice to fly today because it's
Slow.
a handful.
Okay. Well, you don't have to take care
And
of
it's very easy to blow up an engine, so.
Oh, okay.
But it's nice.
Okay, that's good. As long as it's fun, it doesn't matter if it's blowing up. I need to find the flight plan. Where the heck is my flight plan?
Well, this airport isn't on the flight plan.
Yes, I know, but I would suggest that we kind of stick to the, or at least keep somewhere in the vicinity of the original flight plan. On the other hand, why the hell?
Why start now?
The original idea was to go to the Falklands. We can choose whatever route we want. So we are at Sierra Charlie Oscar Hotel, right? There we go. O'Higgins. So let's see what's there. What might be interesting to fly to? Laguna Seca. No, Laguna Redonda. Yep, the airfield that's nice. We're gonna fly along the border. There is an interesting area here. I don't know what exactly this is, but it looks like it's. I'm gonna show it on the stream real quick because it looks like this would be some kind of. There are borders here, right? This is on the right-hand side we have Argentina, on the left-hand side I think it's still Chile, and this area here it is completely cut off from both countries. What is this? It doesn't say. Might be a nation of its own, but it doesn't say. Glacier. Dama, Comodoro, Punta Arenas. These are different fears. So, flight information. What is FER? Flight information.
Information region.
Region. Okay.
Region.
Okay. Yeah. Well. Anyway. So the first waypoint for tonight will be Laguna Redonda, Sierra Charlie India Oscar. We're going to make this up along the way. Flight plan, I just want to add this is one of the few things that are not completely cool. That's the fact that you only have a very small, because this is a very old plane, obviously. You don't have a big GPS, only a small one. Oh, I'm stupid. I can, of course, use the big one.
Is it snow? Has it snowed with you also?
Yes, it does.
Yes,
It's
it
still
does. I
snowing.
can see it.
All the time. Hey, Kloppo. So...
Oh, I have to close my throttle, otherwise I blow the engine.
Sierra Charlie India Oscar,
yes.
right? Laguna, yeah. Go ahead.
I have to watch the engine temperatures and oil pressures and everything, fuel pressure, and it is such a stupid aircraft.
Well, it's very manual.
No one should be flying it. Very manly.
Manly and manually flown. Aircraft progress. No. I want to select the airfield. Sierra Charlie, blah, blah, blah. That is our departure. And in case you're trying to talk to us, Kloppo, you gotta activate Los Coipos. Is that it? Yep, it is. You gotta activate your microphone. Destination. Nope, that's not it. What the heck? Did I do wrong? Sierra Charlie India Oscar. Oh. Sierra Charlie India Oscar. There we go. Set as destination. Just 29 miles. Holy cow. We don't even need a GPS for this. Okay, turn on all this stuff here. Now let's see. I haven't completely understood how to start up this thing, so I'm still on automatic, but flying it is quite fun. What might be the preferred runway today here at Villa O'Higgins? What does the weather say? 34.
I have one engine started, but I can't get the other one started. It's too fickle, this aircraft.
Then fly with one engine.
In the Cessna 208, you mean?
Yes. And in your whatever this is, I haven't memorized the name.
We have another pilot down here too, Mini Roadster.
Oh yes, awesome. Hello, Mini Roadster. In case you're watching on Twitch.
Looks like he might be in a fishing jet.
Yep, he was passing a couple of minutes ago, and it sounded like a little jet. The weather is not really nice. Lots of rain here. I hope you're, what's it called? If you're flying a convertible, the roof of the convertible that you can pull down, and what's it called?
A rag top.
Rag top, exactly. I hope it's working for you, Minnie. Otherwise, this is going to be a very wet endeavor. I have had low bandwidth all day long. No, not all day long, but I try to set up the TransAll a couple of minutes in the afternoon, and all day long Microsoft is fucking with me here with bandwidth. It's just Microsoft, nothing else. My bandwidth, my internet is okay, but not Microsoft. So, Outfretter.
I have two engines running, but I have to heat my engine oil until it's 40 degrees before I can increase the thrust.
Okay.
Ain't that fun?
Yeah, but it actually takes...
Then I have to increase thrust to 1200 RPMs because then the generators come online and I can recharge my batteries.
Okie dokie. We're going to fly at 4,000.
How far is everyone?
I'm ready to go, basically.
You were at the threshold, 3-4.
But take your time. We're not in a hurry.
What runway? 34?
Yes.
Roger.
Okay, I'll be taxiing in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys hear me?
Now we
Yes,
do
we
hear
do.
you.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna reboot and I'll catch up with you. I don't know, my audio isn't seem to be, I'm not hearing you very loud. Anybody?
Mm-hmm.
I need a couple of minutes as well, so take your time.
The upside is
And
your
I am
plane
the
looks
one with the
really
weird...
cool.
I am the one with the weird aircraft choices, right? The fickle one.
Yeah, but his looks really cool.
Mine does look cool too.
Let me have a look.
And it's making lots of noise. And it's got red crosses all over the fuselage.
Why is all the green smoke coming off your aircraft?
Mine?
Uh-huh.
There's also green smoke coming off Vinny's aircraft.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not
Hey,
seeing
what's up
anything
with that?
coming.
The thing,
I'm in the dirt. I'm blowing
Yeah.
the dirt up behind me.
it's not snow. That's the problem here, because we're standing. There should be snow blowing behind us, but I mean, this is Microsoft. We should be happy that they actually try to simulate snow.
Try being the operative word.
Mm-hmm. You could play the waiting music.
I probably should, yeah.
There we go. Hello, AJ on Twitch. How do you do?
I have to go the other way, don't I?
Depends on which way you're going, but if you're able to see us, you know where to go.
I see you.
That's good.
Bueller,
Come over.
Bueller,
Bueller?
Bueller.
Thanks, AJ. I think there's nobody here who has any reason to complain. Maybe Outfretter, because he's going to have to hand fly this plane in every possible detail, and he's probably going to cock up at some point. We'll see.
Probably.
How can I activate the wipers? Where is the switch for the windscreen wipers? I have no clue. Maybe I should put it on.
What is the temperature?
The temperature is good enough. I have no
You have
idea.
eyes on your windows.
Where is the goddamn temperature gauge? There's got to be some thing here. Where is it? And this is supposed to be
58 Fahrenheit. How much is that in Celsius, Vinny?
above 0 at least.
Why would I know that?
Where are the windscreen wipers? The vipers. I need a viper. This is not good. Probably overhead panel. Gearbox, fuel transfer, no. Ventilation, no. What is this? Crash, oh. GPS, that's, I need to activate GPS, and let's go to, I completely forgot that. And arc and P position, yes. I have a wind indicator, which is nice. Well, are you ready to go? Outfretter, where are you?
Behind you.
Okay, so.
I have cylinder head temperatures in the green. Oil temperature is good. Fuel pressure is okay. And left and right. Yeah, I'm good to go.
Okay, let's do it. AJ, I am flying a TransAll C160. So, where's the parking brake? Turn it off. There we go.
I see a C162, not a TransAll.
That is the TransAll, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if we can get this thing airborne before the runway is... Oh dear. I cannot see a thing.
And I believe we're heading into even worse weather. The scenery's so nice here. Shame.
I'm coming out of the soup. Gear up.
Which way are we going?
We're turning towards the south. The initial heading is 187.
Okay. Heading 187 is a big mountain.
Yes, that's why we're going around the mountain. Always complaining. Oh, I love this plane. This is a big fat duck.
Clappy's mic is stuck open.
Mm-hmm.
Up, he figured it out.
I can't see a thing, but it's a nice plane. Is there a mountain in the way? Yes, there is. Let's see how nicely it can climb.
Well, I can't climb all that well.
What a pity. Oh, the stall horn.
What a pity.
Don't make me laugh. No, I'm going to activate the autopilot. Oh, the mic is open again.
Make sure you push the talk set, Kloppy.
Okay, yeah, I'm having problems.
We noticed.
Oh, hello.
Hello, hello. How are you doing today?
Hello. I'm good. How about you?
Good. It's been winter is continuing here, but temperatures are rising a bit. That's going to be nice as well.
We've had a lot of ice the last couple of days, and then the car from my wife's car broke down, and today I had a emergency transfer with kids, and dude, but it wasn't the weather. It was I'm not sure what it's called in English, but there is some kind of ignition. My wife is driving an old BMW, and there's something that's related to the ignition and to the cylinders, and there's let's call it a systemic fault, as the way the engine has been manufactured. The whole series, the entire Baureihe. What's Baureihe in English, Outfretter?
Series.
Series, yeah. Well, the whole series was botched up. I had a big BMW as well, and they had the same problems. And from time to time, you simply have to exchange some of these ignition pipe. I'm not sure what it's called, ignition pipes, whatever. But the car wasn't drivable today, so I had a lot of transfers. Oh, there is a mountain in the way. Frickin' hell. Oh, that was close. But that was literally. These are IFR conditions. I shouldn't be flying this low.
Not in that plane.
No.
Already starting.
We're
Need
already
some,
in the air, dude. But
synthetic vision.
That would be nice. But this plane doesn't have any of that.
I have a problem that I can't see if there are any mountains, so I have to climb. And if I climb, I fly 120 knots only, so don't go too fast tonight.
Okay, I am
Or you will
going to
leave me
slow
behind.
down. I am going to slow down a whole lot.
Yeah.
I'm going to 20 degrees of flaps.
Do we keep real weather, or shall we make something nicer?
Make something nice, because the weather's just too bad.
And the scenery is just too nice. I had already turned it off.
I'm going to put in a few clouds, because
Oh,
then it
that's
looks
okay.
nicer. But apart from that, oh man, the color of the water down there. This is awesome. No, I'm stalling. Great. Shut up.
So did you take off from SCOH?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, but with not with live weather because it is snowing then. Or raining.
Nice.
Why am I so slow? What's the problem here?
Retract your flaps, retract your gear.
I did. Both.
So what airports are you flying to today?
We never really know.
The first one is Laguna Redonda, Sierra Charlie India Oscar.
Okay,
Actually,
very
I
good.
should lose some altitude because the airfield is down here, right below me. Feather switches. That might be the right one. No, Bravo throttle quadrant. Feather.
Don't feather.
I want feather.
Don't feather.
Why not?
You'll fall out of the air.
Now that is the intention. This plane has an incredible descent rate if you want to have it do that. To be able to make a quick emergency descent into a war zone. This plane is a military transporter. You probably know it. So the idea is to be able to feather the props to generate more friction, and then
You don't feather them, you put them in beta range.
on beta even. That's even better. Beta is even beta. Okay, what is the beta? Does it have something like this in the sim? No.
You can see it on the pedestal. If you look at the prop levers and if there's another range below it, then you have beta range.
Yes, I do. But
Yeah, it looks like it. No, that is feather. I'm sorry. If you look at the prop levers, if you have an area below that.
it just killed the engine, I think. That was cut off. Maybe. Or it wasn't. I don't know. Anyway, there is no feather switch. What you're saying? Oh, I'm going to crash here. Where there's the mini. I need to adjust the weather again.
Just restart the engine.
No, not live weather. Go away. No, the engine is still running. No problem. There's the airfield down there.
Away 23.
Is that the preferred runway for this place? 23? It doesn't really matter, does it? Both directions are difficult to land on with this big toad. That's Outfreiter. Your engine is burning. Something is not right. That was an emergency sound thing.
A reminder.
A reminder, of course. That's what you call it.
Belt horn.
I'm going to make a very tight turn. Which one is the runway? Is that the big, the gray area?
The darker, yeah.
Okay.
It's not clear until you get close.
Come on down. Dude, this is a kind of shitty landing. Fortunately, this thing can stop on a dime, but the I really need to try to do some more flying in this thing. Your plane looks nice, Outfretter.
Can you see it?
I think so. It's a tail dragger, right? It looks like a
Yeah,
plane
that's the
from
right
the
one.
50s. I think
From the 30s. The
or
design is from
30s
the
even.
30s, 1937.
Mm-hmm. Well, it does look nice.
It is nice, but it's it is nothing is automated, and you have to think of
Mm-hmm.
about everything yourself.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take Mini Roadster under my wing, literally. There we go.
So what's the next destination?
I don't know. Let's find out. Let's take a look at the map. This is we're being very spontaneous today. What might be an interesting place to go to? There's Alcalafate. Let's pick that one. Alcalafate. That is the departure. Alcalafate. No. Wait a minute. This is the destination. Alcalafate. 111 miles. We're going to be in the air for a while.
I need to refuel. Hang on.
There's no fuel station here. But for
Watch
some
me.
for some odd reason the textures don't load. Your plane does not have any textures on them. But I think this might have something to do with me because the textures of my yoke are completely washed out as well. It might have something to do with me not being able to download some assets, maybe. Microsoft shit show. You just tell me when you're ready.
Almost.
We could, you know what? We're gonna go as far as Noberto Fernandez today, because that is the last airport before we head over to the Falklands. We're actually nearing the end, my friends. This is it's almost a bit sad. Alcalafate, but we're at a different airfield here. SCIO, that's the departure. For crying out loud. I'm a bit confused today. Today, you ask? 86. Good.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, I have to put this into the thing here. The flight plan. Direct to... no. What is it? Sierra Alpha Whiskey Charlie. Sierra Alpha Whiskey Charlie. That is Argentina. Activate. Okay. We still have the heading shit. There's the altitude. What kind of altitude would make sense? 7,000 to 8,000 feet, maybe. Let's put that into the autopilot. And then this. Okay, I'm good to go. Let's do it. Everybody else ready as well?
Good to go.
Yeah, I need... Oh god, my oil temperature's low.
Can we go or not?
Just a minute, just a minute.
Okay,
I'll heat them up a bit.
Okay.
So nice, these old aircraft.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely look cool.
I have
120.
pulled the oil shutter, the oil bypass valves, so it should heat up now.
Okay.
Don't forget to close them again because you'll overheat the engine and they'll die.
Okay.
Okay, they're in the green, good to go.
Okay. Let's do it. Our Tingu is in the air, ahead of us.
Waiting for you.
Something is wrong. Weird. This thing wouldn't accelerate at all. Now it does. Strange. QNH 1013. There's one thing that is a bit odd about this plane, or maybe it's not odd, but I'm missing a gauge that tells me the vertical speed that I have selected for the autopilot. This plane, I need to see the. I need to take a look at the vertical speed indicator, of course, the vertical speed of what the plane is actually doing, but I cannot select a specific vertical speed with the autopilot, which is a bit of a pity. But I still like it.
I need some time to climb over the mountain range, so don't fly too fast.
No, I won't. I'm going to slow down and pull out the flaps a little. The mountains look awesome.
I'm streaming my cockpit on the voice channel.
Oh, yes. Let me take a look. Can you work with 140 knots? Would that be still something the plane can do?
If eventually, yes, but
Okay,
I'm looking at my cylinder head temperature on the right-hand engine.
But the interior
It
is
is not
very
looking
nice.
good. It's like driving a classic car. Ooh, there's another big mountain.
I am flying 120 now. This thing is even supposed to have a head-up display, but I'm not using it. It's kind of annoying because it's in the way. I can't see anything. But it is supposed to be helpful if you want to do an approach and can see where your plane is headed. It's got an indicator, flight path indicator. but manly pilots don't need them.
I have a vintage motorcycle, and it doesn't have a fuel gauge.
Okay, but you do have
But
a.
that keeps you
Yeah.
guessing.
But you can take a look at the miles that you've driven. So
That's one of the.
that's the only way to work with it. Or you could put I don't know, some kind of stick into the fuel tank and see how far it goes down into the soup.
The way you do it is that they have a reserve tank.
Hmm.
So you just ride until it hits the reserve, and then you go and then you ride to a nearest petrol station.
How near does it have to be? 5 miles?
Yeah, not very far.
Okay. Well, in the northern
You,
part of
it's
Sweden,
very
that might actually put you in a situation, right?
yeah. Well, I was in Norway years
Hmm.
ago,
Hmm. With
and
that particular bike.
with that bike, it's
Hmm.
my only bike. I love it.
I am supposed to be able to get up from the seat and walk through the plane because it's got a huge, beautifully modeled cargo compartment. But I had no idea how I should be doing this. There is a
You could
showcase.
fly your drone around inside.
Yeah, but that's.
It's tricky, but it works. You got to slow it down as much as you can, and then just tap the speed up key like 3 times, and you can move very precisely and slowly in this
Mm-hmm,
showcase cam.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I played a joke on a guy I flew with last Sunday. I flew my drone into his airplane and placed it right in the center of his head so that you could see his glasses and his eyes in front of you and his hair and him looking at the cockpit.
And his teeth.
And I posted it. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, dude, it's not loading the. It seems that today I seem to have a problem with downloading the textures and stuff. I'm not sure, but this looks a bit smudgy. This is not cool. I don't want a pop-out window. For crying out loud, this is not what I intended to do. I just want to take a look at the stream. There it is. Oh, there's somebody who's flying. Are you flying information here?
Not you have your flaps extended.
I know. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to fly 120 knots.
Okay. I'm still lagging behind. I'm doing 110 now, so once level, I may be able to increase speed, but it should be able to do 160 knots, but not right now.
Only level flight. Yeah, I'm not in a hurry. You go ahead and try to catch up. Is it just me, or are are you seeing? Is the texture resolution for you guys okay? Because this really looks like completely unable to download assets, or most of them.
No, you're right. There's a huge difference between the textures behind me and in front of me. It's
Oh yeah, there is a.
yeah, really.
There is a. You can actually see the I'm not sure. The textures are getting more detailed once you leave the mountainous area. There's some kind of border here. The textures behind are looking oddly low res.
Underwater.
Exactly, yes. And it's getting better, so it's not me. Thanks. Good to know. For once, it's not me.
There's something military here we're not supposed to see.
That's good that I'm in a military plane.
Bombs away.
Where's my Gatling gun? This thing's got a huge door. I could actually throw out some paratroopers here. Let's see. There's a ramp that I can open up. Where is the ramp? Huh?
In the back.
Yes. No kidding. The question is, where's the switch for the... APU, gearbox, fuel transfer, pressurization. And all this. Oh, there's the ramp. There we go. We're going to open it. Open the ramp. Yeah. Let's see what's happening here. There's nobody in there. Bandwidth too low. Loading times might be extended. Yes, it's doing it again. No, it's not doing it. Somehow the textures of this area are very a mixed bag. Actually, really, there's I don't know. There's lots of ground that has very low resolution. There's also a radar, a weather radar, which is supposed to work, but somehow it doesn't. Maybe
There's no weather at the moment.
Yeah, but it should show some kind of radar The indicator with some sweeping lines and all that. You know what I mean? Let's go to range 40. Is it frozen? No. Sensitivity? I don't know. Let's turn it up. Huh. There's a switch somewhere, I'm sure.
The switch should be on the das Gerät.
On the actual radar. Okay, but there is no switch.
Yeah.
That is doing anything.
And there should be it should be a turning and a rotary switch.
I cannot say that there is any kind of switch that would do this. Sensitivity is up, brightness is up, contrast is up, almost. But the screen...
What is it, an AzurPoly aircraft or...
Come again? What kind of aircraft?
What is it, an AzurPoly aircraft?
No.
Coronado?
That is a very expensive Azure. I'm not sure what it's called. Azure.
Oh, that should be good.
Mm-hmm. It is good. This is supposed to be extraordinary. It's got its own physics model and all that, but the radar is not... it doesn't matter. I'm going to find out eventually.
In the meantime, I've reached 135 knots. Watch out,
Awesome.
here I come.
Okay.
We better get out of the way.
I will.
Nah, don't bother.
There's got to be a manual somewhere. I'm going to have to open up the manual for this plane. Is that the documentation? No, that is a different one. Azure. C-160. The TransAll. Here we go. Where is the manual? There is the manual. I need to download this. AzurPoly. Das ist die Company. Let's put it onto the desktop and open this manual. Now let's see if we can find something about a radar system. Radar. Weather radar. There it is. The weather enables blah, 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 and so forth and so on. Power knob. There is supposed to be a power knob. But it's somewhere else, of course. Omera. It is... there's one switch here. Is that the one?
Then I expect it to be.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Yes, that is the one.
Okie dokie. Awesome. The weather radar implementation is very basic because of this Microsoft Flight Simulator. The radar antenna position in the aircraft radome nose and has a range of 200 nautical miles. I would be glad to even see as far as 40 knots. Elevation is inoperative. The gain knob, the impulse length is not operative. Markers display. Well, I'm going to switch to some funky weather for a minute, just to be able to see whether the radar is actually working. Oh. That was not a good idea. Here we go. Let's say scattered clouds.
I have weather radar on my G1000, and we're basically skirting along a major weather front of our right wing, I'd say.
But in live weather, right?
Yes, in live weather.
Okay.
So let's see how that looks on your radar.
I have to accelerate a little here. Yep, it shows something on the radar here. There we go. It's not a whole lot, but yes, there is some precipitation going on the right-hand side. So it kind of works. But of course, you're probably going to have to adjust some settings here, sensitivity, whatever. Ah, there we go. Oh, dude. That looks better.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
The weather's gotten worse.
Mm-hmm.
It's live weather, so I'm going to leave that on. And we seem to have quite a bit of wind. 50 knots of tailwind. And combined crosswind, tailwind. You have a GPS in there, Jacob. There is a
Yeah, 5:30.
Mm-hmm. At least something. But is that
the real one?
The real one? Is that something that is being put in the real aircraft as well?
It depends on how much money you throw at it.
Yeah, okay.
I think the maximum sensible would be a GTN 750.
Mm-hmm. Oopsie. Stop yelling at me.
Are we there yet?
Yes. Almost.
All my engine parameters are still in the green. I'm surprised. Engine wear is at 99.8%.
Is that good?
That is good.
Okay.
I should lean the engines, I think.
We are nearing the destination. So the fact that you reacted so quickly about the quality of the plane, do you have any other add-ons from AzurPoly? Or is that something that you have? I mean, obviously, these guys are putting out some really nice add-ons, but do you have one from them?
No, not really. They mainly make military aircraft, I think.
What kind of aircraft? Military.
Military.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Might be.
Like the TransAll.
Is that a military aircraft? I thought it was a humanitarian mission. There are the Vipers. The Vipers. I'm going to turn them on. They work. Nice.
It is an aircraft that would fit well in Argentina. It has a large loading ramp of which you can dump political opponents.
And cocaine. No,
And
you
cocaine,
would pick them up and then and drop them in America. What the hell? I want to turn off the wipers. Leave me alone.
Being from Germany, I should be very careful with jokes about Argentina.
About what? About what? I didn't get that.
There are a lot of Germans in Argentina as well, you know.
So? They're going to come back for me and hit me in the face. Yes, I know there are quite a lot of from the far right from the political spectrum, from a political spectrum that I do not belong to. The exiles. There are two wipers.
I have some 30 miles to go. You should be approaching the airport, I think.
Yes, I am. That is a good reminder. I'm way too high here. So let's drop the nose.
Just saying.
Yes, you are totally right. No, I'd really love to have the feather.
Beta, not feather.
Beta feather. What is this? There are many nice things here in this plane that I have no idea how they work. Maybe this is the feather. No. No feather.
Sierra Alpha Charlie Whiskey Charlie?
Oh yes, it is the feather. Oh, I think it is. Sierra Alpha Whiskey Charlie, yes.
270 at 15 knots. Okay.
Is that
runway 25.
Is that the feather? Nah. The beta range, I'm sorry. Where's my manual? I need manual.
There is an ILS approach here.
108.9.
Tanks, wipers. Engines.
I can tune an ILS frequency, but I don't have a flight director. So it's gonna be visual, I think.
Constant speed prop. Blah, blah, blah. Each blade covers and so forth. Reverse mode, of course. So.
Which runway are you landing on?
25.
25.
Where is the airport? It's on the other side of the of this lake. I'm sorry. Oh, and also has water methanol for very short takeoffs.
Is it operational?
It is supposed to, yes, be operational. I haven't tried it yet, but the methanol water tank, the amount that you have available is very small, so you don't fool around with this unless
You use it.
totally necessary.
You use it. You use it for takeoff, and then you use it for only 30 seconds or so. So that's okay.
Until you're in the clear.
Boost in Mario Kart.
Yes, or what's it called? The laughing gas, the NOS, the nitrous oxide. Where is the airfield? Oh, there it is. I can see it.
It is comparable to that, but it adds water and it's used to provide extra cooling for higher power settings at takeoff.
It's less destructive than nitrous oxide, I would expect, because
nitrous oxide would add extra oxygen to be able to add extra fuel. And this adds extra cooling to be able to use a higher power setting. So the principle is just a little different.
Okay.
Here I'm passing over Estancia Charles Pure.
What? Charles?
Charles Pure.
Who is that?
HR. Gentleman who has looking it up on TripAdvisor.
TripAdvisor? What? Gear down.
Are you landing on 25, Matt?
I don't know. I'm landing on a runway.
I am.
That looks nice to me.
Or is that the runway with 15 knots tailwind?
It's that one.
Yep, it's the one with lots of tailwind. Okay, I'm gonna fly a circuit right downwind.
Don't mind me.
Meh. It's actually working out quite nicely. Despite the fact that it's such a big plane, we can fly pretty slowly. It's nice. I like it. This is going to be.
I can fly slower.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Everybody can, and everybody can fly almost everything in this little tour. There are no restrictions.
Ooh, shit, my engine 2 is overheating again.
What a pity.
I have to slow down again.
Mm-hmm. But you're in the vicinity somewhere. No, you're far away. Still.
I'm 10 miles out. I can open my cowl flaps. You can't.
What can you do? Cowl flaps.
Open the cowl flaps.
No, I don't have anything like that, I believe.
Cow on the runway, cow on the runway.
Hey, Clubbo. You're still here. Are you doing another approach, Vinny? Seems like it. That looked nice, like a very nice landing.
Don't sound so surprised.
I am not. I know you can do it if you want to, if you really want to. Where's my parking brake? There we go. So, while Outfretter is still trying to nurse his little beautiful old-timer, so the final destination for today, let's take a look at the oh yeah, we're still early. Noberto Fernandez, Sierra Alpha Whiskey Golf. Let's put that into the system. Back, flight plan.
Ooh,
You will have to repeat that for me in 2 or 3 minutes.
No problem. Sierra Alpha Whiskey Golf. Sierra Alpha Whiskey Golf. I actually have to think about a new tour. We're so quickly closing in on the final destination. What the heck are we going to do?
Scandinavia?
Boring.
Ooh.
no,
Let's see.
Norway, yeah, that's cool, but
it's too short.
That's not an entire tour.
For crying out loud, we need something that spans the entire globe. Yeah, I'm gonna think of something, but it's we're gonna do it differently and make and create a couple of flight plans, and I'm not, or maybe no, I'm not sure yet. I'll think about it. So the final destination for today is like million.
Stop talking, man. Stop talking.
What?
I'm concentrating.
Okay. Destination. Where is the... We are at... SCOH. That's right. We're going to fly at 8,000 again. 209 miles. Holy cow.
Where is everybody? I can see only Sky Club.
I'm here.
That's because I'm right in the middle of the runway. I was trying to see if you could hop over me.
Look at this. It's like the mother duck with its ducklings. Tiny little planes here. That's a nice screenshot. I didn't think this thing was so big, but it is.
I can only see Sky Club.
Okay. Everybody's still here. You're kind of skidding off the runway. What are you doing?
Yeah.
This looks...
I have a free casting tail wheel.
Okay.
Passengers are getting upset.
Yep.
I don't have any. I think I don't have any.
Blind, maybe.
Well, let's see. Fuel.
Oh, that's a good idea. Do I have fuel still? I seriously don't know. Where is the fuel gauge? Kilograms. Oh, there's No, that's pressurization. Where's my fuel gauge?
I'm going to exit to the menu for a second and then rejoin to see if
Mm-hmm.
the multiplayer aircraft are back.
Okie dokie. Oh, there are the fuel gauges. We don't have that much fuel left. Interesting. I'm going to have to read the manual. I don't like the co-pilot here. I'm going to have to get rid of him. Her. Go away. Here we go. There's a bit of fuel left, actually. It's supposed to have a range of, I don't know, above 4,000 miles, I think.
Back.
Hello.
I can see you guys again.
That's good. Okay. How about you guys? Ready to go?
What's
Oh, the
the
destination
next
is
waypoint?
Sierra Alpha Whiskey Golf.
Looks to be about 135 nautical miles to the southeast.
To me, it looks
Should I change to a faster aircraft?
like 130
I mean,
is 209 nautical miles. Oh no, I'm wrong. I'm at the wrong. Yep, you're right. Sierra Alpha Charlie, that is the departure. Here we go. Yep, 131 nautical miles. That's what the little nav map says. Okie dokie. So, good to go?
Yep. But again, should I change to a faster aircraft?
No. Why? Are you in a hurry?
I'd say if you're enjoying that one,
Exactly.
why bother?
Exactly.
It is a nice one to fly.
So
Let
go
me
ahead
see.
and fly it.
Oh, temperatures dropping. Temperatures dropping. Okay.
Let's go. Let's take off before your temperatures are going below zero.
No, they're above 50. They should be above 60, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll wait for you, Jacob.
Okay.
something. No.
Next waypoint.
Activate leg. There we go.
Owen?
Activate leg. I don't want to know what's happening over there.
My leg is very active. Hopeless.
You have that restless leg syndrome.
I sure do. Both of them. And the third one as well.
Yikes.
Holy cow.
Bye, TMI.
Come again?
Hey, TMI. Too much information.
Too many informations. Yes, yes. But we're past 10 p.m., so I can say the hell whatever I want. It's not, the kids are in bed, and I mean, you're grown-ups mostly.
I don't know, you might get some arguments from my wife.
Yeah, same here.
We are not going to SCNT.
We're going to Sierra Alpha Whiskey Golf.
Whiskey Golf.
Yeah, we are taking a little shortcut here. I know the original flight plan was slightly different, but let's be
You're
done.
getting impatient with us.
Hmm?
You're getting impatient with us.
No. But this tour has been going on for an entire year almost. It's time for something new. So I'm going to slow down to... Come again?
No.
I'm going to slow down to 100. What did you say was the max? 160, but you're climbing, so I'm going to go back to 130 maybe?
He only needs 4,000 feet, so what are you cruising at?
8. Oh, him.
Well, I am at 135-ish at the moment.
Okay.
I'm looking for something overheating now. Looks okay. So this is the last leg before the crossing towards the Falklands?
Yes.
How far is the last leg?
Almost
How long is
300, I think. Let me take a look. Should be somewhere close to 300 miles. Egypt, EGYP. That is the destination. No, it's actually 404 nautical miles.
And I'm assuming everyone is aware of the regulations for flying long distances over water?
I do have what's it called? The thing that you put over, and you need...
The flotation device.
Yes.
Enough snacks.
And, of course, 2 engines. It used to be like that.
Well,
Or is
you
it
can
still?
ferry single-engine aircraft.
But with passengers?
Do you have passengers?
No, but the question is, if you're an airliner and you want to cross the Atlantic, for example, do you need 2 engines? Yes, I think so, right?
You can cross one single engine, but you have to stay within 60 or 30 minutes of dry
Yeah,
land.
okay. I see.
Yeah.
Mhm. So what are the regulations? What do we have to do?
Well, it depends on what you're flying. If you're flying a TransAll, there shouldn't be any problem.
Hmm.
If you're flying a Cessna 208, you should stay within 60 minutes of the shoreline.
Hmm. That might be a bit difficult to do.
Unless you carry life vests and you carry extra equipment and you carry a life raft and all kinds of stuff.
Then you can also be farther away than 60 minutes.
Yeah, it's used in case of ferry flights of light aircraft from the States to Europe or the other way around.
Hmm.
So it is doable, but you have to. Well, there are many sites describing what you need to do that to be able to do that,
Hmm.
and most pilots do it once and then never again.
I would expect this to be a bureaucratic nightmare, especially if you want to cross. I mean, there's the amount of forms that you have to fill out. For example, usually if I watch videos, then it's the missionary guy, and if he's crossing over to Australia, for example, there's a whole lot of bureaucracy to satisfy along the way.
Yeah, it's not really difficult, but
Tedious.
you have to get used to it. You have to know what you have to do, what you want done, and
Hmm.
it is like me getting well, never mind.
Okay.
My sister was in India for a couple of months to do charity work, and I flew into Delhi a couple of times and then visited her in Calcutta.
Hmm.
And I needed a ticket to go there and back.
Hmm.
And it is amazing what kind of paperwork you have to do to get a ticket.
Okay.
Until you know what you have to do, and then you are ahead of the game and just tell them, I need that, and I want this, and can you please arrange it?
Hmm.
And then it's done within half an hour, and it's no problem at all.
Okay.
And it's like that with the regulations for oceanic crossings with light aircraft.
Hmm.
I presume.
Hmm.
Switch off your landing lights, Matt.
I don't have. Yeah, okay. But I'm only at 8,000. Aren't you supposed to have to leave the landing lights on below 10,000?
Well, that depends.
Okay. On what?
On whether you do as I tell you.
On whether I do what?
No, you're right. You can leave them on.
Okay.
But then also you have to fly. Oh, you're flying slower than 250 knots.
Oh, yes, I am.
You're waiting for me.
Yes, I am. I can even go a little slower than that. 120 is not a big problem. But beyond below that, it's I'm gonna get the stall horn at some point. But it's pretty cool.
Isn't Africa a nice place for next voyage?
Yes, might be.
Good idea.
Lots of animals. I want to see a giraffe.
I want a giraffe on my plate.
Go down the Nile and look for Livingston.
You're you're a meat lover, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
I feel
Meat
very
doesn't love me only.
sympathetic towards you. I'm really looking forward to the barbecue season. This is going to be awesome, as usual.
Baking bread.
Baking man is baking bread. You're baking bread again?
Well,
Are you? Or not? You were telling us the other day that during one of a couple of flights ago that you were baking bread, right?
it's good all the time. I love it.
That's awesome. Baking man. Yep.
It is not as large scale as Artingo, I guess, but we have a windmill in close by, and you can buy flour from it and put it all in a bread baking machine, which I do regularly.
That's nice. So it's local wheat, I guess, from the surrounding region.
I'm not sure where it comes from, but well, I don't. I think that would be too much to ask.
Okay. But anyway, it's great that they still have a working windmill. It's not very common these days.
Well, I was thinking, but I think that most of the windmills in the Netherlands are still functioning, are operational.
And they are being operated and used?
Yep.
Okay.
Partly for the flour for my bread baking machine, partly for the tourists.
And partly for the meat that they're grinding.
Grinding meat?
Yeah, why not? You could put a slab of, I don't know, a steak between those pieces of stone and grind it until it's juicy and then.
Why would you grind a perfectly fine piece of meat, a steak, and end up with minced meat?
Because you can, I don't know.
That's crazy. Stop it.
Oh, I hate my laughing sound. It sounds like someone who's been smoking too much his entire life. I did not. Minced meat on it's awesome. You need there's what are these from Japan the cows
Wagyu.
Wagyu, exactly, Wagyu. grind some nice Wagyu steak.
No.
Yes, please. It's awesome. You don't even need to chew
It
anymore.
is the stupidest. That is the stupidest,
You-
most stupidest thing that you can imagine.
You can just
It's the best
swallow
meat.
it without chewing.
And then you grind it up to a hamburger. I had one in the
Yes.
Middle East, but it is stupid. And it could be any kind of meat. So
Hmm.
you know for sure that you're being you're being
Cheated.
opgelicht, cheated. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. A Wagyu burger. Holy cow. This I no. Really?
Holy cow is good.
Yeah, but they're not called Wagyus. Wagyu, by the way, Wagyu, this is wag your tail. Is that the reason why they're called Wagyu?
It's a Japanese word, I suppose.
Yes. They've been stealing all kinds of stuff, from technology to cars, and why not the language? Where are we, by the way? Oh, there we are. Halfway. The landscape is getting rather boring as well. It's high time to leave this rotten, the rotten southern part of this ridiculous part of the globe.
In Argentina, they love these straight roads. It's like you must go crazy driving here.
Look how far we've come. This is awesome. But it also took forever. From up here all the way down. Not bad. Lago Argentino. We did cross that lake at this side here. How far away is Antarctica? Are there any places that you could land at? TransAll would be able to cross
McMurdo Sound.
McMurdo. There's Mount Francis. Have you been to Antarctica for some weird reason?
For some strange reason, I have not.
Okay. Well, anyway, no, Antarctica is not for us currently.
We could do a short flight, one evening flight somewhere
Yes, absolutely.
at Antarctica.
Hmm.
The TransAll would be a nice aircraft to fly there.
The TransAll, yes, I think it is because of these huge tires that it has. It's able to land pretty much anywhere, even on snow or mud, or it's got huge tires. And they're the pressure on the tires is pretty low, so whatever the the dude. Whatever the ground is like, it is going to be able to land there. The surface, I mean. "26 knots of tailwind." Mm-hmm. Do you happen to know what the EFB button means? What is good for?
Where is it? The thing that comes to mind is electronic flight bag, but
Yeah,
I'm not sure what it does.
No. It doesn't really do anything. At least not anything obvious. Oh! It's the tablet. Okay.
That's your electronic flight bag, yeah?
Question answered. Thank you. That's good to know, actually. I'm going to activate the HUD. Let's see. Then I will have to increase the... There we go. And then I have this flight path indicator. "123 knots." What does 116 might mean here? Do you have an idea? Oh, that's the forget about what forget my question. Dude. Okay. Well, I'm not sure what the hood is actually, what it might be good for, other than being able to see the flight path, but it's probably good for something. It's kind of in the way, really.
You wouldn't normally use it unless you're flying a manual Cat 2-3 approach in low visibility conditions.
I'm going to turn it off. Prop vortices. Let's see. Nothing changed. Nope. Nothing happening here. Let's take a look in the manual. At the manual. What does the vortices... Prop vortices... Oh, prop effects are disabled by default to avoid FPS drop. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's see about the map. There's a trajectory, but oh, this is the trajectory where we flew, not where we're going to, but okay. The stall speed with full flaps is 60 knots. That's not a whole lot. Rotation is at 110.
60?
Yes, that's what it says.
I don't believe that.
Okay. The rotation speed is 110. Initial climb speed 130. Approach 110. Best glide speed, no flaps, 110. Maximum speed is 250. Full flaps extended 130. Never exceed speed 281. And the maneuvering speed is 190. Okie dokie. What kind of are you, Jacob? Are you using TrackIR or iTracker or what is it?
TrackIR.
Okay.
A very old one and very many times repaired and glued together again, and I have glass fiber reinforcements on it, and it still works.
Well, the most important part is the IR and the tracking thing. I don't have the original mount anymore because it just broke apart at some point. I have a magnet put onto the display, and it's just going to attach to the magnet. But the core piece still works with the IR and the camera.
Did you have the Pro version or the
No,
version
no.
with only the head mount?
Head mount.
Okay, because the weird things to put on your headset is working better in low light conditions.
Mm-hmm. Well, I really can't complain. It's working nicely. I rather have problems when I have sunlight coming into the room, and it's not going to be able to recognize the triangle here on my head. But
Yeah, that's the same with the Pro.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to buy it again, I'm not sure if I would buy a Tobii or a TrackIR.
Mm-hmm. I don't know about the Tobii. I have no experience with that, but it's.
I tried the Tobii, but I sent it back because I couldn't get used to it after doing VR.
Mm-hmm. Well, that is a different ball game, isn't it?
Why couldn't you get used to it?
I don't know. I mean, with VR, wherever you look is what you see, and with the Tobii, it just seemed like it had to really, you had to keep your head still and really just move your eyes. It felt like to me, and it just wasn't natural for me at all.
But it doesn't seem to make sense to use a Tobii or some other head tracking if you're using VR already, because
Oh, no, no,
VR does the same thing.
no, I'm talking about, I wanted to be able to, like, it would really be like doing group flights and things. Sometimes it would be nice not to be on VR because then I could, I can get everything going, but it's just so awkward. Like today, I inadvertently hit my keyboard after that last takeoff at the airport, and my
Yeah.
aircraft wasn't moving at all. I couldn't figure out what was going on, and I thought, well, did I pause it? And I and then I finally found an app that looked at the sim rate, and my sim rate was set at 0.125. That's what I
Okay.
wasn't moving.
That's about how fast I'm moving.
Well, no, you guys were way ahead of me by the time I figured it out.
That's the problem with VR. You can't see what you're doing. I have experienced it too.
Yeah, I mean the immersion is great, but the lack of being able to see where your hand is on your controls. Now, you could use your controllers to try to do things, but that's kind of goofy because they essentially become your hands, and and to grip things you pull your index finger forward, and that's kind of hokey.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It, 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 it's the view is nice, but you're always looking for the switches and always looking for the mouse and always looking for the keyboard. And it's no, I don't like it.
Yeah, but I got so used to it that I can hardly fly without it now. I can't easily land or do much without it because I've lost my ability to, I'd probably have to get out. I mean, do an external view to really do landing unless I got like a head tracker or something and tried that. That might be something you say so the Toby seems to really be working with movement of your eyes rather than your head. Does the other one kind of do both, or track IR? What is that?
Tracker just tracks your head, not your eyes.
Which I
That would
think
be
actually works better in a simulator environment, because looking around with the eyes, that is, I don't know, it feels weird, I guess. I've been doing this when I was still in university. We had some eye tracking system to do a couple of studies around with usability and stuff, and then trying to move around the view with your eyes, that doesn't really feel natural at all. Head movement is better, I think.
There was a free one that I used for a little while before I went to VR that was on the iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
That it would monitor your movement and did okay. It did a pretty good job. But I definitely think I
That,
would try Track IR over Toby. A lot of people like Toby though, but I just never got used to it. Now, if you're used to the Toby, then if you did go to VR, you probably wouldn't mind having a, a crystal light because it doesn't use eye tracking. You're basically using head movement because wherever you look is where your sweet spot's going to be.
well, as far as I understand, the bigger crystal VR headsets are using the Tobii technology to track your eyes and to move the sweet spot around. I have the Pimax Lite, and it doesn't have eye tracking, and you have to really move your head around to see what if you want to look around the cockpit, which is you get used to it, but it's not like it should be.
Right. Now I have the Super and it does do a better job. Yes. If you're used, I mean I didn't have, it didn't, I didn't, it didn't make me as uncomfortable as the Tobii eye tracker just looking at a flat monitor did.
Does it seem pretty natural, the Super?
Yeah, yeah, it does. It's, and I was just watching, I don't know, it was called the VR Sim Guy, and he was talking about the Quest 3, and he basically said, unless you're really, really, really into it, he says the Quest 3 is, with the pancake lenses, is very nice. I kind of like the Super quite a bit better than the Quest 3, but, um, I don't know. It just depends on what you like. I think if I were used to a Tobii eye tracker, and especially in group flights, I would definitely probably rather do that because then you don't have to concentrate much. When you're just going out and doing your own thing, it's really kind of nice to be in VR and really be immersed. But when you're in a group flight, I think it's just more about the conversation and just the fun of looking at the scenery together. And so then I think a flat screen would not be such a bad deal to just do that and have a nice eye tracker so you could land easier.
Yep.
I think
Plus, there's
about
always-
I think I do about 50% of my flying without any tracker at all, and the other 50% with the truck IR, and then some 5% with a VR headset. And yeah, I'm really not that fond of it. The eye tracker and the track IR are just for looking around, and when you're on final for a runway, you don't really need it.
Yeah, I suppose you can kind of see it, and being a pilot like you were, an instrument rated pilot, you're probably you pretty much using instruments for everything landing anyway.
Well, not really using instruments, but using your what's it called in English? Mental picture of where you are and which way you have to turn, and that is really, well, it gets more or less sophisticated if you use it more and more. So I don't have to ask myself which way is the runway, and so I kind of know. Well, I use the instruments, of course, but you know where you are and how long to go and when to turn.
So yeah, I think we call it spatial awareness.
Situational awareness.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Situational, or even, situational is probably a better term.
I started at 737, which has a glass cockpit with a rather, well, the older ones have rather prehistoric nav displays. And after that, I transitioned to 747, the 300s with analog instruments, and which worried me a bit because I didn't know how to navigate with it. But it used really old-fashioned INS systems, inertial navigation system. It's called Carousel 4 Alpha. And you have a black box with 10 memory positions, 9 memory positions, which you can program, and then you use that to cross the Atlantic. And it's surprising how much your mental picture changes if you have only limited equipment, and you're like you said, can't pronounce it. Sorry, guys. Situational awareness is improving very much if you don't have a display in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I don't miss the VR, or I don't miss the track AR if I don't have it.
Well, I can, for some reason, one of the things that the Track IR is actually pretty good at is helping you navigate around the cockpit, because you can of course put some
That is true.
shortcuts, and you can, I don't know, move around with the point of view stick and all that, but still just walking your eyes around the cockpit and hitting switches, Track IR makes that pretty easy. That's the main reason why I have it on at every single flight. I think I'm not flying without it anymore.
Something else, guys. I'm doing 170 knots at the moment, and still you're ahead of me. What's going on?
I'm doing 130, no, 140 now, but I'm doing an approach. I was flying 120, 25 all the time.
I see Sky Club behind me, but the rest of it, Vinny is also behind, close by. Well, not close by, but
Yeah, I'm going 155, but I was slowed down for a long time, and I've been kind of trying to, doing stuff, I reconfigured everything.
doing stuff.
So I moved, yeah, I moved my, I tried to do put a flight stick on instead of, the honeycomb yoke. So I could leave the driving wheel on for my grandkids. And so I'm playing around with that. So I moved my throttles all to the left. And then when, of course, you're in VNR, you're not seeing anything. It's all by feel. And so your muscle memory is all messed up. And so you're grabbing the steering wheel and saying, wait a second, I can't pull up with that.
I feel your pain. My display says 12 miles. What are we there yet?
I am doing a straight approach on 25, and I'm still 11 miles out for the
Have
approach.
You guys heard of the app called Hangar Control?
Nope.
There's a guy, I don't know, maybe Vinny has. He has a YouTube channel. It's called Overkill Simulations, and he didn't like the support he was getting from have you ever heard of SPAD Next, where it uses the LVARs?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I'm using it.
He did not like the customer support he got from SPAD Next, and so
I can imagine.
And he has developed this program called Hangar Control, and it's really quite cool. It's like $40, but it will allow you to, one of the things you can do is, like when I start up my flight sim, especially, doing VR, I have to turn on my crystal light. I have to, activate these apps. If you want to do, say, intentions, you want to do, the EFB stuff that's an executable file, that kind of thing. You can put those apps in there. And it'll delay starting different things up, and then he has his own add-on, like an add-on linker. He's developing something that adds in add-on linker and be able to do all the control settings too. It's pretty amazing.
That's nice.
I wasn't listening.
Now,
sorry.
Overkill Simulations.
Overkill Simulations
is the YouTube channel.
It's called Hangar Control. I will look at this later, but I think I must descend.
I think you may have to check it out. Check out his YouTube channel, Overkill Simulations.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember what his name is, but he's just kind of, he's just really, he's very sharp. He does a really nice YouTube channel, and he's very kind and just really helpful to anybody that asks him questions. He'll still answer Spadneck's questions because he's promoted Spadneck's. He has nothing against them. He just, started developing this, and he said I almost gave up 2 or 3 times because it was such a pain to work on this, but he's actually done quite an amazing job. But I use it to start up all the apps before I run add-on linker. I'm still using add-on linker, but I have not yet, and I had Spadneck's, but it's not real straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely not.
But he's tried to really, simplify the way you do the functions that Spadneck's does. He's trying to make it, very automated.
I use Spadneck's, but every new aircraft takes about 3 days to get it right, and it's a real. The time I wasted on the little Kodiak, the dirty little Kodiak, I mean, it's wasted time.
It's not the fault of the Kodiak, for crying out loud.
Maybe not. Maybe it's my fault, but I feel all right ribbing on it.
So I am.
Take a look at it. Take a look at that YouTube channel, and he has a playlist of that's dealing with hangar control. Take a look at some of that, and it just got released. I don't know, in November, I think, is when he first came out with it, and he's been doing updates on it and so forth. I just bought it a week ago, and I just think it's great because it will automatically start up all my apps. And he made it so you can run other apps on it too. Like he does American Truck Simulator or whatever, and he's made it so you can, whatever app you want, you have it start up. So I have it start that up. If I'm doing motion simulation, it starts up SimHub and does all these startups of different apps, and then you can go in and have it run a lot like add-on linker, where you're putting it, having it do all the stuff in your community folder too, which is kind of cool.
Sounds helpful.
I can put a link to his YouTube channel out on your general feed if you want.
Absolutely, please do. You don't play
finally, Greaser.
Play on Twitch. I have a PC, not an Xbox. And as far as I know, the only one who's actually using the Xbox is Artingu, right?
Are you?
I think Artingu is using the Xbox.
Yes, I am.
Mm-hmm.
How do you manage?
I was desperately waiting for this question.
Where are you going?
It's a good life. It's a good life. Nothing. I'm in front of in front of my big TV and in my nice chair.
Oh, that's something.
If Do you use an Xbox controller as well? Is that?
No, I don't. The Logitech Hotas, the cheapest one.
Are you parking on?
And it works.
Is that the X52 or something like that?
Yeah,
Oh, I know which one I think you're talking about. Yeah.
yeah, it's the
Sure.
most common one. Nothing fancy. I'd like the Honeycomb Alpha XPC, but they are really hard to find. They only have they have a special one that is Xbox compatible, but it's not easy to find it.
Yeah, for Jacob, I'm wondering how much, I mean, you know, for a lot of people, the more realism that you get, the greater satisfaction that you have with the sim. But having this been your job for many, many years, probably is the quest for more and more realism that big of a deal?
I started flight simming before I started flying, so I just like flight simming. And I, yeah, I do have the money to make it as realistic as possible. And yeah, I have a joke. No, not a joke, a yoke. That is really expensive because it has force feedback, and I that does add a lot. But yeah, it's not limitless. There are boundaries to what you spend on a hobby. I
What?
I have good equipment, and I'm happy with that.
Do you have a Moza? One of the Moza yokes or something else?
No, I have a Bruno.
Okay.
But Moza is good. If you this is a yoke, not a stick, and I think Moza is a stick.
No, I think there's a Moza yoke actually, but where did I see it? There's another one of those older guys on YouTube who has a YouTube channel. I don't remember the name. Some British guy. I think it was. It's pretty. It's not old yet. It's been on the market just a couple of months, maybe. Let me take a look. But it's pretty expensive. Moza yoke. There we go. The Moza yoke bays,
Did I just land with my cowl flaps closed?
Yes, of course.
Why didn't you say anything?
Because I don't have cowl flaps. It does not interest me. So you have the force feedback yoke base, which is around 800 euros, and then you have to also add the yoke itself. No, it's not?
The Moza, you mean?
Yep.
Okay, but I have the Bruno. The Swiss one.
Okay.
And it's not 800.
No, your entire this thing only the 800 is only the base, not the yoke itself, just the force feedback motor and the case. But you need to add another the yoke itself, the horn, you know, the steering horn.
If you are looking at spending money like that, then look at the VP Force. It's British, and it's I think better than the Moza.
Okay. Not yet. Maybe next year. Otherwise, I'm gonna get a whole lot. I'm gonna get in a whole lot of trouble spending that much money. But maybe I'm gonna save up and take a look at the situation next year. Oh, look at the lineup here.
So what's the keyboard command to jump out of your cockpit?
Shift
Try
C.
Shift C.
Okay.
I need a, what's it called? The external view. Where's my mouse cursor? Where is it? I lost my mouse cursor. Where did it go? We're crying out loud. There we go. Where is the drone view? No, go away. There we are.
This plane, it looks great. Really nice.
Which one? The TransAll? Or the old one from Outfretter?
Yeah, the old one. The old one.
Yeah, this is awesome. It's very shiny, actually. It's a chrome
nice to fly with.
shiny, beautiful. You're all stuck in the ground, people.
What are you doing, Sky?
No, you are.
No, you are.
I don't know.
No, you are.
No, you are.
This is weird. The motion simulator's reacting and moving me around.
Ooh.
I'm not even moving.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
It was moving up and down as I was walking over the terrain.
Somebody's plane is moving very weirdly. It was Kloppo's plane.
Yeah.
While spooling
is.
down, it was moving around. So, people, second to last leg. It was a nice flight as well, as usual. It was rather relaxing, not a whole lot happening, but it was very nice.
I'm happy you're healthy again.
So am I.
Despite your children.
Thank you very much, Spock.
You say it's the second to last leg, so there's 2 more legs coming.
Second to last? No, 1 more leg. We cannot stop in the middle of the ocean. No, I'm going to show you on the map real quick. We are here, the Noberto, and we're going to have to go over here. And there's just one. I mean, we could make a quick stop over at some of the smaller airfields here. But essentially, most of the flight will be over the ocean and at least 300-something miles once without a stop in between. So pick up some snacks and put maybe
I'll put on my
mount a toilet in the back of your.
My life.
Yeah, no, we're gonna make it happen. I think.
Okay, that's what.
Okie dokie.
I'll find something faster next time. But,
whatever you like, it doesn't really matter. You should be. Of course, you should be able to. Oh, Kloppo's plane. Look at that. What is happening?
I think it just took off without him there for a second.
Yep.
Well,
I don't even know how to
I
get
have
my
no
plane to do
idea
that.
what's happening. All I know is this motion simulator was bouncing me around. Fortunately, I think sometimes it disconnects, and it just disconnects, so I'm no longer bouncing around.
It's good that you can still disconnect it. Think about it if it would pick up a life of its own and just hop away with you. That would be awesome. So, people, thank you very much for flying along, as usual. It's 12:30.
thank you for organizing.
There's
very nice.
You call that organizing? The chaos that unfolds every.
Thank you for not organizing.
Nah, yeah, my pleasure.
Okay.
Roll the. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. No. Go ahead.
Roll the end credits. There we go.
That's all, folks.
Take care,
Okay,
everybody.
take care.
Have-
See you on the next one.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye,
See
everyone.
you on Thursday. Bye.
Bye.